Unit 6 test. And number 1. An expression is shown below. -15 plus 2.4 parentheses, -2 plus 7 parentheses, plus 8 and 3/4. What value is equivalent to the expression? A. 40 and 19 over 20. B. 5 and 3/4. C. -4 and 1 over 20. D. 15 and 7 over 20. Number 2. A factor tree for 72 is shown below. Which expression is not equivalent to 72? F. 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. G. 4 times 2 times 3 to the power of 2. H. 2 times 2 times 4 times 2 times 3 times 3. Or J. 2 to the power of 3 times 9. Number 3. Which expression shows the prime factorization of 220? A. 2 to the power of 2 times 5 times 11. B. 2 times 10 times 11. C. 2 times 5 to the power of 2 times 11. Or D. 2 to the power of 2 times 55. Number 4. An expression is shown below. 15.6 minus 5.4 divided by 3 times 0.2 plus 4. Which simplification process procedures a value equivalent to the expression? F, G, H, or J? Number 5. Sam was making a casserole for a party. He found the amount of protein for each ingredient in the casserole. Sam plans to triple the servings of each ingredient for the whole casserole, then add an extra serving of vegetables. The casserole will be divided equally into 8 portions. The expression below can be used to find the number of grams of protein in each proportion that will be served. Bracket 3, parentheses, 35 plus 2.5 plus 6, parentheses, plus 2.5, bracket, divided by 8. How much protein will be in each portion of Sam's casserole? A. 17.25 grams. B. 18.8125 grams. C. 16.625 grams. Or D. 14.5 grams. Number 6. Kara was finding the area of the shaded region in the diagram below. Kara correctly set up an expression to find the area of the shaded region as 20 minus 2 parentheses 3 plus 4 parentheses divided by 2. She simplified the expression as 63 centimeters squared, but was incorrect. Which mistake could Kara have made? F. Kara simplified within the parentheses, then divided the solution by 2. G. Kara simplified the expression working from left to right, ignoring the parentheses. H. Kara subtracted the 20 and 2 before simplifying within the parentheses. Or J. Kara multiplied 2 by 3 before adding the numbers in the parentheses. Number 7. Which two expressions are equivalent? A, B, C, or D? Number 8. Which expression is equivalent to open parentheses 2 to the power of 3 plus 4 minus 7 parentheses to the power of 2 over 2? F, G, H, or J? Number 9. Which expression is equivalent to 12 parentheses 3 plus 1 parentheses over 4? A, B, C, or D? Number 10. Which expression is equivalent to 1 over 3 parentheses 4.5 minus 1 and 1/2 parentheses divided by 5 parentheses 6.2? F, 1.5 minus 1.5 plus 31. G, 13.5 minus 4 1/2 plus 31. H, 13.5 minus 1.5 plus 31. Or J, 1.5 minus 1/2 plus 31. Number 11. Claudia spends $2.15 a day for lunch. Her cafeteria lunch account has a balance of $48. Which equation can be used to determine the maximum number of days, D, that she can eat without adding money to her lunch account? A, D over 2.15 equals 48. B, D over 48 equals 2.15. C, 48D equals 2.15. Or D, 2.15D equals 48. Number 12. Sophia is taking a family vacation and wants to download some videos to her smartphone. Her phone has a storage capacity of 16 gigabytes for movie downloads. Last week, she used 3.5 gigabytes to download 2 movies. Which equation can be used to find the number of gigabytes, G, that Sophie has available on her phone to download movies for the vacation? F, 3.5G equals 16. G, 16 over 3.5 equals G. H, G minus 3.5 equals 16. Or J, G plus 3.5 equals 16. Number 13. Miss Juarez has 3.5 pounds of apples. Her apple canning recipe calls for 7.5 pounds of apples. The equation 3.5 plus P equals 7.5 can be used to determine the number of pounds of apples P Miss Juarez needs to use the full recipe without any changes to the ingredient measures. Which number line best represents the solution to the equation? A, B, C, or D? Number 14. An equation is shown below. 2/3 x equals 4. Which number line best represents the solution to the number line? F, G, H, or J? Number 15. An equation is shown below. 0.25x equals 137.5. Which situation is best represented by the equation? A, Eddie's bill at a restaurant was $137.50 before the tip. What is the amount paid X after adding a 25% tip to the bill? B. Oasis Computer Company was having a 25% off sale. Noel spent $137.50 before the discount. What is the amount of money spent? X after a discount of 25%. C. Texas Republic Clothing Store was having a 25% off sale on purchases of $100 or more. Melanie saved $137.50 on her purchases. What is the amount of money X before the discount of 25%? Or D. At a soccer game, about 25% of the people in attendance were cheering for the away team. What is the number of people X cheering for the away team? Number 16. An equation is shown below. 45 plus X equals 180. Which situation best represents the equation? F. Angela saves $45 each month. How many months X will it take her to save $180? G. Alan read 180 pages of a book. If he reads 45 more pages, how many pages X will he have read? H. Rebecca worked 45 minutes on Wednesday and 180 minutes on Thursday. How many minutes X did she work in the 2 nights? J. Marcus has 45 songs on his music player. How many more songs X must he download to have the total of 180 songs? Number 17. Miss Anwar received a charm bracelet for her 16th birthday. The bracelet she received had no charms. Prior to her birthday, Miss Anwar had added 6 charms to her bracelet. After her 17th birthday, Miss Anwar had 14 charms on her charm bracelet. Which model best represents an equation that can be used to determine the number of charms X that Miss Anwar received on her 17th birthday? A, B, C, or D? Number 18. Each gallon of gas costs $3.50. Sheridan spent $42 on gas. Which value of X represents the number of gallons of gas that Sheridan has purchased? F. X equals 45.5. G. X equals 12. H. X equals 0.083 repeating. Or J. X equals 147. Number 19. Which equation is true when X equals 1 and 2 over 5? A. 1 and 1 over 5 equals X plus 1 over 5. B. 3 and 5 over 9 equals X plus 2 and 3 over 4. C. 1 and 2 over 5 equals X minus 2 and 4 over 5. Or D. 2 and 1 over 5 equals X plus 4 over 5. Number 20. An expression is shown below. 45 minus 3 to the power of 3 times math symbol 7 minus 10 math symbol. What value is equivalent to this expression? F. 156. G. 48. H. 144. J. -6. Number 21. Which of these can be written as an equation? A. The product of 7 and n is more than 2. B. 2.1 times x minus 9. C. Half of 5 plus b is 11.8. D. 4 times w plus 3. Number 22. Two equivalent algebraic expressions are shown below. Expression A, 4 parentheses x minus 3 parentheses over 2 minus 3x plus 5. Expression B, negative x minus 1. Which model represents a reasonable first step in providing that expression A is equivalent to expression B? F, G, H, or J? Number 23. A landing runway for model airplanes in the shape of a rectangle has a width of 2 1/4 yards and an area of 63.9 square yards. Which measure represents the length of the landing runway? A. 143.775 yards. B. 61.65 yards. C. 28 2/5 yards. Or D. 66 3/20 yards. Number 24. Which equation is true when x equals negative 9? F. Negative 45 equals 5x. G. Negative 7x equals negative 63. H. Negative 11 equals negative 2 minus x. J. 6x equals 54. Number 25. Nathan has a comic book collection containing W comic books. His friend Susan will buy 42 comic books from Nathan for 0.75 cents per comic book. After the purchase, Nathan will have 1,752 comic books in his collection. Which equation can Nathan use to find the number of comic books he originally had in his collection? A. 42 equals 1752 minus W. B. 1752 equals W minus parentheses 0.75 parentheses 42 parentheses. C. 42 equals W minus 1752. Or D. 1752 equals W plus 42. Number 26. Which model shows two equal expressions when the value of x is 2? F, G, H, or J? Number 27. Simplify the expression below. 31.5 divided by 4.5 parentheses 3.25 parentheses minus parentheses 20 divided by 5 parentheses to the power of 2. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 28. Joe worked as a waiter at a charity banquet. He earned $17.50 for each hour worked. Joe also received a tip for this event in the amount of $35.80. In order to work the banquet, Joe had to rent a uniform which cost $21.38 for the day. Joe worked 4 hours at the event and 2.5 hours helping set up the night before. Joe used his money earned to repay a loan he owes his dad in the amount of $250. The expression below can be used to find Joe's new loan balance after paying his dad. 250 minus 17.5 parentheses 4 plus 2.5 parentheses minus parentheses 35.80 minus 21.38 parentheses. How much does Joe now owe his dad for the loan? Record your answers and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value.